Hello everyone, today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 0580 21 May June 2021. Let us move to question number 1. Question number 1 is about symmetry. Write on the order of rotational symmetry of this diagram. So if we rotate about this center, if we rotate, it will be taking 4 positions at which we will get the same shape. So we will say that it is having rotational symmetry of order 4. Next, B part, on the diagram draw all lines of symmetry. So lines of symmetry are the lines which are splitting the diagram into exactly same two shapes which can be folded upon one another. So like one line of symmetry can be this one, second line of symmetry can be drawn like this, and third line of symmetry diagonal wise we can draw, and the fourth line of symmetry basically we can draw on this diagonal as well. So these will be the lines of symmetry basically which we have basically drawn. Now, question number 2, the probability that a train is late is this one. Write down the probability that train is not late. Not late will be what? Maximum probability is 1. So 1 minus 0.15 will be not late. And this will be 1 minus 0.15 is equal to 0.85. So 0.85 will be our answer, and this is 1 mark question. Now question number 3, the stem and leaf diagram is provided, shows the number of hours that each of 16 students studied last week. So key is provided, 1/2 represents 12 hours. Find the median. Median is the middle value. So 16, we can check 16 will be 16 plus 1. So what we can do, we can check. Half of 16 is 8. So 4 and 4, 8. And we will check 8th and 9th value, which is 27 and 29. So we will check for the middle one. So 28th plus basically 27th plus 29th value and divided by, so 8th and 9th value, which is 27 and 29, we are adding and dividing by 2 and we will get 28. So our answer will be 28 over here. This is 1 mark question. Now next they are asking for the mode. Mode is most occurring or most repeating, and most repeating, you can see this is 1 and 1, which means 21. So 21 is most repeating or most occurring. Then they are asking for the range. The range, is maximum minus minimum, and the maximum number is 47 and the minimum number is 12. So 47 minus 12, 47 minus 12 will be 35. We can check 47 basically. 47 minus 12 will be 35. So our answer will be 35 hours. This is also done. Now question number 4, diagram is provided which is not to scale, and the diagram shows two parallel lines intersected by two straight lines. Find the value of A, B and C. A, B and C. So A will be opposite angle of this 59. So we can write here 59. A value will be 59. Our answer will be 59 over here, 59 degrees. Now after this one, this angle is also opposite of 37. So we can write this angle as 37 degrees, and this is also by opposite angle. So and we know this line is parallel to this line, and a line is intersecting, a straight line is intersecting these two parallel lines. So this angle will be equal to this B angle. So if this is 37, B angle will also be 37. So B will be 37 degrees. Hopefully you are understanding. Now in this triangle we got basically two angles, and third angle we can find by 180 minus 30. So it will be 180 minus, not 30, 180 minus the sum of other two angles. So sum of other two angles will be this one, and we can subtract this one, 37 plus 59, and this is equal to 84 degrees. So our answer will be 84 degrees. 3 marks question which we have done. Now next is vectors, matrices, vectors question basically. So this will be vector addition. We will just add 6 plus 8. So we can write 6 plus 8 and minus 5 minus 1, and this will be equal to 14 and minus 6. So our answer will be 14 and minus 6 over here. And next 3 multiply by this, we will multiply each term by 3. So minus 4 into 3 and 7 into 3, and answer will be minus 12 and 21. We can provide answer over here. This will be, both are 1 mark parts. Next, question number 6. Question number 6 is sequence question. The nth term of a sequence is provided is find next 3 terms. So next 3 terms will be what? If we replace n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1 will give us 1 squared plus 3 into 1. And the second, if we replace n is equal to 2, we will get 2 squared plus 3 into 2. And when n is equal to 3, this will be 3 squared plus 3 into 3. And these terms will be what? 1 plus 3 will be 4, and 2 square will be 4, 4 plus 6 will be 10, and 3 square will be 9, 9 plus 9 will be 18. So our terms will be 4, 10 and 18. 2 mark question. B part, these are first 5 terms of a different sequence. So we need to find what? We need to find the nth term of the sequence. For that one we will be checking the difference. So 25 minus 7 is 18, 18 minus 7 is 11, 11 minus 7 is 4. So difference, common difference is minus 7. So we can write the formula which we are using: a plus n minus 1 into d, and d is equal to minus 7, a is equal to 25. These two values we will replace in this formula, and we will get the answer, and it is 25. A plus n is what? N is as it is n minus 1 into d is minus 7, and we can open the bracket. So 25 and minus 7n and plus 7, so it will 25 plus 7 will be 32. So 32 minus 7n, and 32 minus 7n will be our final answer for this 2 marks question. Now question number 7 is simultaneous equations. All the simultaneous equations, you must show all your working, and these two are the equations. So what we will do to equalize the coefficient of x, we will multiply the second equation by 2, and this implies it will be 2x minus 10y is equal to 80. So we got this equation and this equation, and we will be subtracting these two equations, and we will get answer. Change sign. After changing sign, cancellations, these two will be cancelled, and this will be minus, this is plus over here and we have written minus, so this should be minus over here. So it will be minus 11y is equal to 77. So y will be equal to 77 over minus 11, which is equal to minus 7. So y is equal to minus 7. This will be one answer. Y value we got. Now we can replace this minus 7 y value in any of the original equations. I'm replacing in the first one, so plus 2x plus y, so minus 7 is equal to 3. So 2x is equal to 3 plus 7, which is equal to 10. So x is equal to 10 by 2, which is equal to 5. So x value will be equal to 5. So we got 5 and minus 7, which we can provide over here. And this was 3-mark question. Easy, straightforward question. Question number 8 says, without using calculator, work out this. Basically, we have to show all working, right? So, and provide answer, we have to provide in simplest fraction. So 8 whole 1 by 3 we can write as 8 ones are 8 plus 3. So 11 by 8 and minus 5 by 6. And now we can equalize the denominator and we will multiply and divide this by 3 to get 24 as denominator, and multiply and divide this by 4 to get 24 denominator. Now we can add them. This will be 33 over 24 minus this will be 20 over 24, and this will be equal to 33 minus 12 will be 13. So 13 over 24, this will be final answer which we can provide, and this is 3 marks question. Question number 9. A is a point and B is also a point. 9 and 3. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. Midpoint we can find. Midpoint will, if midpoint is M, we can add x coordinates, x plus 9 by 2. This is like midpoint formula which we are applying, and minus 5 plus 3 by 2, and the coordinates of M will be 14 by 2 will be 7, and this will be minus 2 over 2, this will be minus 1. So coordinates will be 7 and minus 1. B part, find the length of AB. To find the length of AB, we will apply length formula. This is x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared and under root. This will be the length formula which we will be applying. And x2 is what? X2 we can write 9 minus 5 squared plus this will be 3 minus 5 minus 5 this one, and this will be squared and taken root as well, and this will be equal to 9 minus 5 will be 4 squared and plus 8 squared. So this will be we can find with the help of calculator basically square root of 4 squared plus 8 squared, and this will be equal to decimal will be 8.94. So this is equal to 8.94. This will be final answer 8.94. 3 marks question. This is done. Now question number 10. Question number 10, diagram is provided, and diagram is basically over here. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto B. So if we check A and B, so A and B, we can see it is basically rotated about 0 and minus 1. 0 and minus 1 will be over here. So it's rotated 90 degree. If we draw the line, we can check also like this one, and if we join this as well, so this is rotated through um, no, not about this point, because this is not exactly 90 degrees, so we can check this point, and this will be basically 90 degrees. So we can say 90 degree, this will be 90 degrees, so we can say this is 90 degree anti-clockwise, and 90 degree anti-clockwise about 0 and -1. So we will write here, this will be rotation anti-clockwise about rotation anti-clockwise 90 degree about 0 and -1. These three things you will have to mention: rotation 90 degree, and anti-clockwise, and about the center 0 and -1. These things you will have to mention. Then triangle A onto C. Triangle A onto C. To check the triangle A onto C, we can draw the lines. Basically, if we draw the lines, so we can join these lines, we can join basically, and similarly we can join these vertices also, and even in the middle one we can join the vertex, middle vertex also we can join, like this one. So this point, we can check this point is 6 and 6, so it's exactly half. We can check this side is 2 units, and this is basically it's not half, it's 3 times, so reduced by 1/3. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, this height is 6 and this height is 2, so 6 multiplied by 1/3 is 2. So this is enlargement by scale factor 1/3, and this center is 6 and 6, so we can write over here, this is enlargement by scale factor 1/3, and about the point 6 and 6. That's all. Then draw the image. B part, draw the image of the triangle A after a translation by vector 2 and 10. So translation of A by 2 and 10, so we can basically we can shift this point. This point will be 2 units. 2 and 10 means what? 2 and 10 means it will be like 2 units right. 2, this means 2 units right, and this means 10 units up. So this is x value, this is y value. So we will be moving this 2 units, 1 2 units to this side, and then we will move 10 units, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 10 units up we will reach over here. So I will mark this point over here, and we will remove these arrows, and we reached basically this triangle vertex. We neatly, if I draw, so we reached over here. So this is 2 and 10. So the other points of this same triangle will also be 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, we can locate the other points as well. So we got all the 3 points of the translated triangle. So these are basically uh, points. We will join the points, and these will be the vertices, and we got the triangle, and this is basically the triangle which we have translated, triangle which we have drawn. Hopefully you understood this one. So this part is also done Now we can move to question number 11. Simplify fully. This one we have to simplify. So we can take power separately. 4 raised to the power 4, a raised to the power 4 and b raised to the power 5 into 4. And this will be 4 raised to the power 4. 4 raised to the 4 will be equal to 256. So 256 a raised to the power 4 and b raised to the power will be 20. So our final answer will be this one which we have written over here. Now b part says this one is equal to 6. Find the value of p. So now what we can do, we can shift first of all 2 to other side. So p raised by 1 by 3 is equal to 6 over 2, which is equal to 3. Now we can write as p raised by 1 over 3 is equal to 3. Now we can take cube on both sides and this 3 will be cancelled and p will be equal to 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. So this will be 27. 1 mark question. C part says 81 square division 3 t 3 raised by t is equal to 9. Find the value of t. So what we can do, we can write 81 as 3 raised to the power 4 whole squared and division 3 raised by t is equal to 9. We can write 3 squared and this will be 3 raised power 8. 4 into 2 will be 8, this one, and minus, because of division, minus t is equal to 3 squared. Bases are same, so we can leave the bases and powers can be compared. So 8 minus t is equal to 2. So t is equal to 8 minus 2, which is equal to 6. So t value will be 6. Hopefully you got this. Question number 12. The profit a company makes decreases exponentially at a rate of 0.9% per year. In 2014, the profit was $9,500. Calculate the profit in 2019. So this is the principal amount and we are applying the compound interest formula, but this will be minus because of exponential decrease. If there is exponential decrease or depreciation or reduction or something losing or even loss, then you will be taking minus sign. So and the rate is 0.9 over 100 and this will be raised to the power time duration, which is 5 years from 2014 up to 19. So this will be basically amount and this will be equal to, we can calculate this will be 9500 and it will be 1 minus 0.9 over this will be 100 and raised to the power will be 5 is equal to 9080. This will be final answer for our this question number 12, 2 mark question. Now we can move to question number 13. Question number 13 says, on a map a lake has an area of 32 centimeters square. The scale of the map is provided. Calculate the actual area of the lake. Give your answer in kilometers square. This is also important that we need in kilometers square, whereas area is provided in centimeters square. So what we can do to understand this, we can draw a small diagram, and the easiest technique for this question, if I explain you to follow this easiest technique, we can draw a rectangle because it is said that the lake is in rectangular shape. So we can draw a rectangle like this one. So area of lake is 32 centimeters square. 32 centimeters square. This is basically on the map. The area of this one is it's not rectangle, basically it is square. So what I will do, I will change it into a square shape, this one. So I will remove this side also. So this is almost square. Mm, and this is like 32. Okay, so each side is equal, so this one we can take 32 under root, and this will be centimeters, and this is this side, and this side is also equal, and this side also we can take 32 under root, and this is centimeters. If you multiply this and this, we will get area, which is provided over here, which is 32. So we have taken under root length, we have taken under root format, and now we can change into this one meters. So it will be what? First we'll multiply it by the conversion ratio to change it into actual map. So this will be multiplied by 24000, and this side will also be multiplied by 24000, and now we will be converting it into kilometers. So centimeter divided by 100 will be meters, and divided by 1000 will be kilometers. Now this is kilometers, and this will also be changed. This will be 100 and 1000, and this will switch to kilometers. Now if we multiply this one with this one, we will get the answer. So we can write under root 3 into 24000 and divided by 100 into 1000, and take square because both are same. So this will be area, actual area. So this calculation we can do with the help of calculator. So it will be before fraction, we'll take this one. So fraction, it will be square root of 32, and this will be multiplied by 24000, and this will be divided by 100 into 1000, and this will be taken square, and this is equal to 1.8432, and this will be kilometers square, because this is area, so it will be square of the units, 8432. This will be our final answer. Then next question number 14, y is directly proportional to the square root of x minus 3. So we can write the equation y is directly proportional to square root of x minus 3. This is our equation, and we can write equality sign and k value. This will be x minus 3 square root, and they're saying x, when x is equal to 28, y is equal to 2. So x is equal to 28, y is equal to 20. So 20, and this is 28. Basically k value, x value will be 28 minus 3 root, and this will be 20 is equal to, this will be resulting to 5. So 5k, and k is equal to 20 by 5, which is 4. So k value is 4. Now they are saying find y when x is equal to 39. So this k value will replace in this one. So we'll get equation y is equal to 4, and this will be x minus 3 root, and we can replace this x, which is 39. So we can replace over here 39 minus 3 root, which will be 36. 36 root will be 6, so 6 into 4 will be 24. So y is equal to 24. 24 will be answer. 3-mark question which we have done. Now making subject, question number 15, we have to make h as subject in the given formula. So we can rewrite the formula. Formula is 2mh is equal to g into 1 minus h. So this h, we can open the bracket, so we will get 2mh is equal to g minus gh, and this gh we can shift to the other side. So 2mh plus gh is equal to g, and we can take common h, we can take common, inside will be 2m plus g, and this is equal to g. H will be equal to h will be equal to g over 2m plus g, and this will be final answer 2m plus g. 4 marks, very easy, straightforward question. Question number 16 says find the gradient of the line. They have provided grid. We have to just find the gradient. So we will be finding the points, 2 points which are having whole number, like for example crossing exactly at a location. So I have chosen these 2 points, and we can join this to make this triangle. So this will be the triangle which we will be considering, and we can shade this triangle. This is the triangle which we are considering. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. And for this triangle we can see the rise will be this side, which is 1 2 3 units, and run is this side, which is 1 2 3 4 units. So gradient will be what? Gradient is m value, which is equal to because it is going down, so right side is down, so minus 3 over 4, rise over run. So this will be the gradient, and this gradient we can provide as answer. So minus 3 over 4, this will be answer for 2 marks. Now B part, find the equation of the line L in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Now what we can do, we can use this gradient and a point on the line. So a point on the line, we can use this point, which is 0 and 2. So we will be using 0 and 2 this point, and m value will be equal to minus 3 by 4, and we can use equation of line in point slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, and y minus y1 will be 2, and this will be equal to m, which is minus 3 by 4, into x minus x1, which is 0, and this one we can open the bracket. So y minus 2 is equal to minus 3 by 4 x. So y will be equal to minus 3 by 4 x plus 2. This will be our final equation, minus 3 by 4 x plus 2, and this is 2 mark question. Next, C part, they are saying find the equation of line that is perpendicular to line L and passes through this point. Give your answer in y is equal to mx plus c format. So gradient, we have gradient is what? Gradient of L is minus 3 over 4, which we have utilized in the previous part also, and this is the gradient for the line L. And gradient of the perpendicular line, gradient of the perpendicular will be reciprocal and change sign, so plus 4 by 3. This is the gradient which we'll be using, and the point they have provided is 12 and minus 7, and the same equation which we have used in part B, we'll be using y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, and y minus y1 will be minus 7, and this is equal to m, which is 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 into x minus x1 is 12, so x1 will be 12. Opening the brackets, we'll get y plus 7 is equal to 4 by 3x minus 12 into 4 by 3 will be 16. And next we can shift 7 also to other side, so y is equal to 4 by 3x, and minus 16 minus 7 will be minus 23. So our final equation will be y is equal to 4 over 3x minus 23. 3 marks part which we have done. Now question number 17. Question number 17 is probability question. A bag contains 3 blue, 8 white and 5 red buttons. So 2 buttons are picked at random from the bag without replacement, and work out the probability that the 2 buttons are either both red or both white. So for both red, what will be the probability? Probability will be probability of both red will be 5 by 16, because red are 5 and total are 16, and the second red will be one less because this is without replacement, so it will be 4 over 15, and we will, if we multiply this, it will be 5 over 16, and this will be multiplied by 4 over 15, and this will be equal to 1 over 12. Similarly, probability of both white also we can check, and that probability will be white or 8. So it will be 8 out of 16 into 1 less will be 7 out of 15, and we can multiply this, so it will be 8 out of 16 multiply by 7 out of 15, and this is equal to 7 over 30. And probability for either both red or both white, so probability of both both red or both white will be what? Will be 1 by 12 plus 7 over 30, and we can simplify this. 1 over 12 and plus 7 over 30 is equal to 19 over 60. So 19 over 60 will be answer, which is 3 marks. We are done. Now question number 18. Question 18 says S is a point PQ such that PS is equal to SQ. So PS is this one, SQ is this one. They are saying 4:5. So 4:5, it means 4:5, and total is 9. So 4 by 9 and 5 by 9. This is how we are writing the ratios, and they're saying find OS in terms of A and B in its simplest form. So OS, our target is to find OS. So OS, we can draw OS will be this one, and we can take arrow direction also to this side. I'll erase this and redraw as a single line like this one. So this is OS. Now first of all, we will find basically PQ. Now PQ is equal to what? PQ is equal to PQ vector direction also we can show. PQ is equal to PO plus OP vectors. So this will be PO is minus A and plus OQ is B. So we can write PQ is equal to minus A plus B. So this will be 4 by 9 minus A plus B, and this will be 5 by 9 minus A plus B. And we can find basically OS. For OS also we can write the equation OS vector is equal to OQ plus QS, and OQ is equal to B. So we can write B minus QS will be minus this one, because direction is changed, so we are taking minus of this, minus A plus B, and we have to simplify this. We will open bracket, so minus this will be B plus 5 by 9A and minus 5 by 9B. And now further we can simplify 1 minus 5 by 9. So first we can write A, which is 5 by 9A, and for B we can simplify 1 minus 5 over 9 is equal to 4 by 9. So it will be plus 4 over 9B, and this will be basically OS, which we can provide over here, which is 5 by 9A plus 4 over 9B. This can be answer, or we can take 1 over 9 common, and it will be 5A plus 4B. This can be also answer. This is 2 mark question. We are done with this. Now question number 19. Question number 19 says A part, sketch the graph of y is equal to tan x for 0 to x is greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 360. So they have provided this coordinate axis. So A part will be sketching first. So tan x, tan 90 degree, tan 0 is what? First we'll start with 0. So tan of 0 will be equal to 0. So 1 point will be this one, and tan 90 is what? Tan of 90 tan of 90 is equal to, basically we'll have to put bracket. So this is also syntax error, so it means it's never touching this line. If I draw 90 degree for your explanation, I'm just drawing this line. If we draw this line later on, what we can do, we can draw line and later on we will erase this line. So it means that this tan line is never touching to this one, and it is curving like this one. So it's coming closer to this line but never touching to this line. So now tan of 180 degree, we can check for 180 is 0. So it's passing through this point, but it will, if we check for 270, tan of 270 will be syntax error. So it means that it's never touching to 270. So for your explanation, I'm drawing this line, and we can sketch this curve also. And if we take like 95 or something like that, that will be negative value. So we can check for that one, and that will be for minus 95 will be negative. This will be 95, tan of minus, not minus 95, 95. Tan of 95 will be a negative value. So this side is going down. This side is going down. I'll draw with the same color. So it is passing through this one and turning like this one, negative side. And similarly, it is bending like this to this side. Hopefully you are understanding this is tan curve. And similarly, if we check for 360 is also 0. So it's passing through this one. And if we check like 270 plus something or 280 or something, so it will be curving similar to that one, like this one. So we can draw this curve as I've shown, and these lines we can erase, and these dotted lines also. I'm just removing these lines as well, so that this is basically the curve which you have to sketch. So you have to just show x-intercepts, and up to 360 you have to draw this. Then they're saying solve the equation 5 tan x is equal to 1 from 0 to 360 degree. So tan x is equal to tan x. This equation implies tan x is equal to 1 over 5. So x will be equal to tan inverse of 1 over 5. And this one we can take tan inverse of 1 over 5. Shift tan of 1 over 5 is equal to what? This is equal to 11.31. So 11.31, this will be, and tan is repeating after like 180. So 180 plus 11.31 will be equal to what? 190. We can add basically plus 180 is equal to 191.31. 191.31. So these will be the two solutions, and two values of x. And if we add more 180 in this one, that will be out of our range. 371, which is out of this range, so we'll not be taking that one. So our answer will be 11.31 and 191.31. These will be our answers to my question. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 20. The distance between two towns is 600 kilometers. Correct to the nearest 10 kilometers. So this is basically lower bound upper bound question, and we can check for the distance 600 kilometers, and this is upper bound and this is lower bound. This is nearest 10 kilometers, so we can add plus minus 5. 10 over 2 will be 5, so plus minus 5 we will be adding and subtracting, so it will be 605 and 595 upper bound and lower bound for the distance. This is for the distance, and a car takes 8 hours 40 minutes, correct to the nearest 10 minutes to travel this distance. So for time we can basically we can draw for time is 6 hours and 40 minutes. In minutes it will be how much? 8 hours. 8 hours, 8 multiplied by 60 will be equal to 480, and plus 40 minutes will be resulting to 520. So 520 minutes will be time, and upper bound and lower bound to the nearest 10. So 5 minutes we will add and subtract, so it will be 525 minutes and 515 minutes. Basically this is in minutes. And now what we can do, calculate the lower bound for the average speed of car in kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour, so speed, we know speed is equal to what? Speed is equal to distance over time. So distance is lower bound. We need the lower bound of speed. So lower bound of speed will be lower bound of d divided by upper bound of t, because we want the minimum answer. So we will write like this one, speed we need lower bound. So this will be 595, this will be lower bound, and divided by upper bound will be 525 for time, and this is in minutes, so we have to divide it by 60. So I will write it between 60, and we can calculate this one. It will be 595 over, this will be 525, and division will be 60, and answer will be 68. So 68 will be our final answer, which is in form of kilometer per hour. And this is a 3-mark question which we are done with. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.